On today's episode of Sus and Chlo, Chlo returns to her Wisconsin roots, and we get put to work in a cheese factory.
But will Sus be able to hold her own? And later, we get crazy like this guy and find ourselves on the side of a mountain.
Little challenge ahead. I love it. Hey, I'm Sus.
And I'm Chlo.
And we're taking you on the go.
But on a budget.
Sus and Chlo.
When I tell people I'm from Wisconsin, this is what they picture. Moo. Though it's known as America's Dairyland for a reason, there's a whole lot more to Wisconsin.
This is Madison, or as a true Wisconsinite would call it, Madtown.
Madtown also happens to be Wisconsin's capital. Located in south central Wisconsin, Madison sits quaintly between two lakes, Mendota and Monona. But don't think lakeside activities are all this city has to offer.
Don't forget to take a stroll down State Street when you get to town.
It's got great restaurants and shops, a lot of local Madison people, and it's situated right between the Capitol and campus.
And by campus, we mean UW-Madison, a Big Ten school, and best known as the home of the Wisconsin Badgers. Go Bucky!
If you're not into reliving your college days, come to Madison for the thriving political scene, the indie music hub, or the bike-friendly and green attitude.
But no matter what time of year you come, you have to go bowling. After all, it is a very popular Wisconsin pastime.
What? And that's why I'm so good at it, because I'm from Wisconsin and it gets a little bit cold, so we bowl. We bowl and I'll get a strike.
In addition to strikes, Dream Lanes offers Buck Bowling, where on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights, you can bowl for $1, rent shoes for $1,
And drink for $1.
Beers are only $1.
And if you're not a beer person, they have dollar margaritas. Hello.
The cheap prices aren't the only thing that will surprise you.
Wow, this is the cleanest bowling alley I think I've ever seen.
Little did you know, we're actually champion bowlers. Seriously though, we even surprised ourselves.
Oh my god! Did you get it? I legit got a turkey.
In case you didn't catch that, I got a turkey. 3 strikes in a row.
So not only did I get a turkey, but I am XXX.
Sus doesn't know, but I've been letting her win.
Letting me win my butt.
And on that note, we better call it a night.
Now you can't go to Wisconsin and not have cheese. So the next morning we headed out to Cedar Grove Cheese Factory, just outside of Madison and McLeod, where we got a chance to talk with owner and cheesemaker Bob Wills.
We sell about 40,000 pounds a week of cheese curds. Cheese curds are cheddar cheese at its freshest.
So cheese starts from what?
From milk. So we go out and we get milk from about 35 farms around here. We have 3 vats here. One of them holds 22,000 pounds of milk and the other 2 hold about 16,000 pounds. Once the milk is in there, we put in bacteria that are called the starter culture. If we're making the orange cheese, we put in a little color from an annatto plant.
So that's what makes it yellow.
And that makes it yellow. Otherwise, all the cheese would be basically white. So, okay, so that's the second step. Third step is we put in an enzyme to let the milk thicken. And in the vat, what it looks like is over a half hour, it'll set up so it's like jello or pudding in the vat. Then we take these blades that are hanging over here on the wall. So when we pull those down through the vat and cut across, we dice it up in little cubes. And then We let that heat, those cuts heal, and then start stirring and heating. And as we cook them down, we separate the whey, the water, colored milk from the curd. And the curd will become the cheese. So 9/10 of the milk roughly is going to end up as whey, and that will take the cream off of it, sell that to the creamery to making the butter, and sell the rest of the whey to a plant that dries it to make a dried whey powder. Then we've got just the curd left here, like in that in front of us, and we'll salt that.
That's where we come in.
We get to help salt the cheese. You just throw it. That's the technique?
Yeah, we try to just spread it, and then the paddles will take and mix it in. And then once this is well mixed in, then they'll use the buckets here to fill those.
Oh, don't worry. We get to help with that step too.
That is heavy. Haha.
Well, we were a lot of help. Let's get back to the tour.
After 2 hours in the press, they're a solid 42-pound block of cheese. Yeah, so in the course of a day, we're going to make about 16,000 pounds of cheese.
Whoa.
And we finally got a chance to try some.
They're so squeaky.
The last leg of the Cedar Grove tour is a visit to the Living Machine, a series of tanks that use plants to recycle the water they use to clean the factory. Cool.
It's the way nature would clean water if it had enough oxygen coming in and enough time to do it. It takes just 3 days for all the water to go from being very dirty when it comes in to being almost like drinking water when it leaves.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
And the water's definitely clean enough for the fish.
We feed them cheese curds and fatten them up and have fish fries with them.
Nice.
What could be more Wisconsin than cheese curd fed fish fries, huh?
Before you leave Plain, be sure to make one more stop.
Any true Wisconsinite knows that the best thing to go with some squeaky cheese curds is some beef snack sticks from Straka Meats, which happens to be family owned and is right down the road from Cedar Grove Cheese. How convenient.
Besides having all your favorite beef snacks, they have anything a carnivore could crave.
Just be sure to get your carnivore out of there before it's too late. Sue's needed to get some real food and fast.
After our cheese tour this morning, we still got cheese on the brain. Don't ask me how. So we decided to come to the Old Fashioned. What do you know? I'm drinking an Old Fashioned and try their deep fried cheese curds.
That people say might be the best in town. What's up? And in Wisconsin, they'll deep fry anything.
Who doesn't like deep fried anything? Yep, that's what I thought. And they have 4 different sauces. What? To dip your cheese curd in.
Dipping sauce.
Delicious. And you know what goes best with cheese curds? Beer. And they have lots of it. And by lots, I mean 150 of Wisconsin's finest.
You thought the flight I had in Asheville was impressive? Check this out. 12 beers, all from Wisconsin, on a board shaped like Wisconsin. Bratwurst is another very popular menu item in Wisconsin.
As I enjoyed my brat, I realized Chlo
My name is Chloe, and I'm a cheeseaholic.
has a problem.
How good does that look, though?
And then we both got a little carried away.
Maybe I had one too many Old Fashioned.
Chlo needed a different shirt, and I needed a nap. But Chlo wasn't sleepy.
The Oldbrook Botanical Gardens are the perfect way to spend an afternoon. And the best part about it is it's free.
The gardens have everything from waterfalls and reflection pools to beautiful bridges and, of course, flowers.
Sometimes it's nice to just stop and smell the roses. They don't really smell like anything.
Be sure to see the Thai Pavilion, one of only 4 in the world outside of Thailand.
These gardens are really great because they kind of make me want to meditate. And they kind of make me want to play like a kid.
If you're lucky, you might even see some wildlife. But be careful what you wish for.
I am out of here.
Coming up on Susan Chlo.
Chlo gets into some trouble on the side of a mountain. Will we have to make an emergency rescue? Susan Chlo.